Okay, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. We are actually at Zoltan Kuhl, and this video is going to go from Zoltan Kuhl to Belial and the end of Act 2. And the reason is because, for those of you who haven't played Diablo, Zoltan Kuhl, you kill Zoltan Kuhl, who's a boss, and then right after that you'll go through a little sub-area, and then you'll fight the final boss of the act, which is Belial. It's very short, so... the longest act in Diablo is Act 1. I would say Act 5 would be the next, just for the difficulty level. I wanted to show you a couple things that I've done since the last video, though. I have a Scorn, which is reduced level requirement, which makes it great for all the way to 60. I don't have to worry about a main hand. I also did pick up a Crusader Shield, which the Heavenly Strength, which allows me to carry a two-handed weapon in one hand. One of the downfalls to having it is your movement speed is reduced by 15%. Having this shield eliminates that. I don't have to. I get to keep my movement speed. Also, I have a Leoric Signet, a Hellfire Ring, and the gem in my helm, which gives me a grand total of 404 bonus experience, and that's also including his Hellfire Ring and that he has. So I'm leveling pretty quickly too. If you want to know how to level, that's a good way to do it.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Kuhl. You'd better not cross us.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes! My blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
You're welcome.
Now, give us the Soul Stone.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum. Long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
It is too late for intrigue, Kuhl. Give me the stone.
Alright, guys. I'll tell you one thing about it. It's not that hard to avoid these ads because they die very easily. Another thing to know, if you kill Zoltan Kuhl before his ads die, you get an achievement for it. I've already gotten the achievement, that's why I don't really worry about it. But there's an achievement you get for just killing him. And that's Zoltan Kuhl. It's on Torment too. Kicked his ass. Like I said, from here we're gonna go fight Belial, who's a lot harder. So.
Lords of Hell now reside within this stone. This was your doing, Adria.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kuhl's profane soul stone.
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kuhl's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
Alright, guys. So that's what's going on so far. Go back to town.
Returning to town.
And, oh, I wanted to show you. So, one thing I've been doing, too, I wanted to show you guys this. This helm that has this gem, and it didn't actually, when I picked it up off the ground, it was just a drop. It was better than my helmet I had. It didn't have a socket. It was just a regular helmet without a socket. What I did was I went to talk to her. I went to this crafting area, and you go to enchant, and I threw this in here. And as you can see, I put a socket on it. I was able to train it and put a socket on it. Now, if I want something different, I can hit replace property. It'll take the socket off, and I can change it. But I obviously don't want to do that because. So that the cool thing about that, it gives you the ability.
So we
Hold on.
trap Belial and Asmodan in the Soul Stone. What then?
Then I shatter it, and the Lords of Hell will be no more.
Okay, so it gives you the ability to like your helmet if you want to keep that 35% XP boost, which I recommend. Then once you hit 70, I would change it maybe if you keep your Paragon, if you want to do Paragon leveling. Keep it. If you don't, and you want to try to get those good legendaries, I would switch that gem out, and I would put in, I believe it's this one. No. Okay, it's the Topaz. If you put a Topaz in, it'll give you a 35% better chance of finding a magical item. And the green ones give you gold. I think they used to give you something else. I don't think they always gave gold. I think Magic Find and Gold Find were all one, and then they split them up. Now, this is also a nice one. If you put a diamond in there, it's going to reduce the cooldown of all your skills. So, I mean, there's options to go up. But if you're looking for just legendaries, this would be the one you'd want to put in. If you look at the level, this is the one you want to put in your helm.
We've got to reach the Emperor. He said he can lead us to Belial.
Are you certain we can trust the child?
We have no choice. But know this, if Belial gets desperate, he will unleash hell upon Chaldeum.
So before we face him, we must evacuate the citizens. The Iron Wolves can help.
Sooner started, sooner done.
So what you missed between Magna dying and killing Zoltan Cool is after you kill him, you find out Zoltan Cool can get you the Black Soul Stone, and you have to go around and find his body, find his head, his bird, then you start to talk to him. Then you have to go find his blood, then you have to find his body. And once you find his body and everything, they put him, as you saw, they put him together, and then you have to go fight him. And now you're going to fight Belial. Now you're going to, we got to evacuate the city and fight Belial. So that's what's going on right now.
Belial has started attack on the city. Go. Ashira is already.
So what you have to do is,
Keep you safe.
come over here.
Belial has started the slaughter.
When the fireballs began falling from the sky and started evacuating the people, they will be safe here.
I'll bring as many as I can find.
The Iron Wolves will assist you to the death.
Okay, so you get an achievement too if all the survivors here that you have to pick up don't die. So not getting, they can die by getting hit by the fireballs or the little serpent things that pop up. You also get a lot of gold from this. I've heard people just farm, if they needed gold, just farm in this one little area. Going around and getting, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you return all these people to the sewers, they give you a little doing it. And because it doesn't take very long to do, why people come in here to like gold. I gold, but some people. We're doing Nephilim Rift. It's pretty good. I think I'm another that I might both. I also want to do adventure mode and show you guys what that is and how that goes. I think it's really cool. You get a lot of cool stuff, and there's chances for some really good gear to drop. But
We have no time to lose.
I did 3 adventure runs, and then I did one of my old Wretched Queen runs. I did like 3 Wretched Queen runs. I did like 3
Now,
of those, and I got more
use your
legendaries doing the
power,
Wretched Queens
just
than I
the way
did doing the
taught
adventure
you,
mode. I thought
and
that was kind of
bring
funny.
down these gates.
Stand back. I still can't fully control it.
Alright, so everything's going to be trying to fight you here, obviously. There's going to be a little mini boss that you're going to have to fight coming up when you get to the top of the stairs. There's also an achievement coming up. Belial's green stuff that's breaking up through the ground. If you don't get hit by it all the way to the Belial, there's an achievement you can get for that. as again, it's an achievement I've already achieved. I'll just show you kind of what you have to do. Here's this mini boss. I've gotten legendaries to drop off of him before, kind of cool. So yeah, all the way here without getting touched, it'll say, I forget what the achievement is, but you get an achievement for not getting hit by any of that too.
Again, daughter.
I feel so weak. I don't know if I can.
You must now.
Alright, so I'm going to be quiet during this.
It is up to you now. Hurry! I must stay here and tend to Leah.
Praise the gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the Soul Stone.
Come, Belial. The time for lies is past.
Clever, but know this, Nephilim. Asmodan knows of the stone and the power it contains. Even if you defeat me, he will exterminate you and every last one of your misbegotten kind.
One of the coolest boss in this game, in my opinion. But I you can pay the button on some of the harder, if you're playing them on a harder mode, you can kill you fairly quickly. Kill you souls with it's another achievement. There's quite a few achievements you get right in here, so I just like cheats achievement here gates and because you enjoy it, it's running from and it's funny.
I will not be undone. This world is mine.
So Belial's gonna jump down and you're gonna fight him until he's down at about 10% life. And then he's back up and he's gonna well, you'll see.
I cast off these delusions. Behold the true vision of Lord of Hell.
So the main cool boss in the game, by far. And his attack, we did on hard level to be quite wide. Now, because I'm really geared, it is on hard level, but I'm geared, so. Those things you don't want to get hit by those. They'll freeze you and then he'll just keep rocking you with it. I can block. Man, for a second I saw a sword and I was like, oh, Thunder Fury, woo! Nah. It's not. Thunder Fury has two. It's two blades. So I'm just checking any gear better. Oh, that's better than what I have. Way better. Alright. Well, then that'll go on my Templar now. That's the great thing about having a strength character is you can give your companion, your Templar, he rocks strength, so you can give all your hand-me-downs to him before they're obsolete.
Quickly, Leah. Seal Belial's soul within the stone. It is ironic that one as twisted as Zoltan Kuhl played so great a role in our salvation.
Kuhl was once a tireless enemy of hell. From his life, let us learn. The longer we fight evil, the more it can corrupt our hearts.
Alright guys, that's Act 2. I'll show you, there's going to be a cinematic at the end of this real quick. I'll show you that. And then I will see you guys when I fight the next boss in Act 3. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.
I'm returning to town.
Today is a good day. You have liberated this land and brought low a Lord of Hell. Enjoy this moment, for tomorrow our war continues.
There is no time for rest. Even now, Azmodan plots our destruction.
The Lord of Sin is an uncanny tactician. He'll attack us where he believes we'll least expect it.
And where defeat would break our will to resist.
You are learning well, Leah. Now you must go to Caldeum's great library and continue with your uncle's work.
I can be ready to leave at...
None of this makes any sense to me. What am I missing, Uncle? What am I supposed to see?
Ravaging this world and all hope of resistance. My minions will find the stone. Wherever you choose to hide it. Then, at long last, Azmodan shall reign as the prime evil.
Leah, are you all right? Speak to me, child.
Ariad. The demon's invasion will come from Ariad.
Caldeum is free of Belial and his lies. Yet Azmodan remains. With his armies staged in Ariat Crater, the ancient bulwark of Bastion's Keep is all that keeps him in check. I will not let that mighty fortress fall.